There we go.
Hey Tatum, how'd practice look today? Y'all come here. Y'all arrived, I think, yesterday. How'd practice look this morning for you guys?
Uh, Coming out to practice, I didn't think the weather was going to be like this. So I always think about how practice going to go before it happens. I thought we was going to be complaining about the weather, but we actually didn't. Everybody came out and did what we had to do. Just felt like we need to focus and lock down on the details now.
Kind of a two-part question. How does it feel back to be back in Orlando for your, you played here for a while, and then two, you played against you played with Dylan Gabriel. What kind of insight can you bring to the team that of what he likes to do and what he brings to the table for Oklahoma?
It feels great to be back in Orlando. Just knowing my family's able to come here without any struggle or whether to buy a plane ticket or not. I got some family here in Orlando that I'm going to see, so that's just a good feeling to see them. I have seen them all year, so. And then Dylan Gabriel on the scouting report, I just give my honest opinion. He's a guy that make plays and a guy that we need to stop on their offense. So that's just something we need to get done.
In the back of the room? You're good. Go ahead.
Tatum, I mean, being somewhat familiar with Coach Levy's system and the way they play, just he mentioned how confident he sees you guys playing as a defense. Is it an individual thing? Are each of you guys so confident what's going on, or is it a whole team and confidence in the coaches and vice versa?
For the defense to work, it always has to be the whole defensive unit, the whole team. Is never in any individual thoughts. I feel like that's what got us going because I feel like that's how it was in the beginning. But now we're all together and we click as one, and so that's just what keep us going.
Front right.
And during the regular season, you have a flow. You have a game every week, maybe a bye week. But how does it feel to because you've been practicing against each other for a couple of weeks now, had finals, had different things going on. How does it feel to know that you're playing a game on Thursday? How exciting is that feeling right now?
It's a good feeling, just the fact that I know we're playing in a bowl game and the guys that I've been around, they only played in one. And that's something we've been talking about like before the season even started. So we reaching the goal that we're here now, so we just got to get it done. We talked about it, but we here, so.
In the back.
What would a 10th win mean for you and this team, do you think, Tatum?
That's one of our goals before when we first found out where we was going to play at. That was the biggest goal. We got that. We got how many teams that had 10 wins in front of the locker room, and we just want to be able to change the wall. So that'll be huge for us.
With having a bowl game, you get extra practices, and it really helps some of the younger players. What have you seen from Amar Graham? We see him during practice, and he makes some plays, but it seems like he's a pretty smart player.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him, at least throughout the season, and actually having some extra ball practice reps?
When I see Omar now, I think of me when I first came into college and when I came in early. But I feel like Omar is way better than how I was when I was a freshman. So I just feel like next year, Omar is going to be real. I'm pretty sure he's going to see the field, and Omar is going to be real dominant.
I got to ask, have you seen the Cheez-It room yet? And did they make the right choice with Micah?
Now, I haven't seen the Cheez-It room yet, but no, they did not make the right choice. They should have gave it to me.
What makes you the cheesiest candidate for the room?
Nah, I don't know. I can't.
All right, we got another one in the back.
Jordan mentioned it, Coach Norvell's mentioned all the time that when he brings in guys from the transfer portal, it's really important for them to be able to fit and integrate themselves well into the locker room. Could you sense that when you were getting recruited, and how refreshing was it to come into a new locker room and kind of look around and see a lot of like-minded people that were on the same page?
Yeah, when I first hit the portal, Coach Norvell, he promised me everything that you would think a coach wouldn't promise. He promised me that I was going to get put in hard positions and put through adversity on purpose so I could be able to thrive through that and know how to deal with it and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't hear that from coaches. Coaches will try to tell you what you want to hear. So I feel like if you play at Florida State, it's only a select few that's able to come here and feel like this program is not for everybody. So I feel like that's what he do. It's a elimination factor. So.
Any more for Tatum? All right, thank you, appreciate it.